Yeah,
We're live.
we're going live
We
on.
need a going live song.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot that I
yeah,
put my phone.
yeah, yeah. Give us a going live song,
Jordan.
Jordan. Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan.
it's the high pitched again.
Yeah.
It's not the right one this time. I hate this.
Yeah.
This
So
is supposed to the intro song. Let's go.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking loud spot!
You know what I learned this last week?
How to
what?
wipe your ass.
Yeah, what?
So I had to go to the bank to set up my online banking. It wasn't working, so I was getting frustrated. So I was on my computer, on my app, on my phone. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bring my computer to the bank and show them my login information. What I did not take into consideration was the fact that I was wearing a backpack. so
Oh, no.
so I walk into the backpack. I walk into the bank with my backpack on,
You
and there's
walked
this.
into the backpack.
I walk into the bank with a backpack on, and this
Oh.
dude immediately is like, "Hey, man, how you doing? Everything's okay?" Like
Right.
he's like trying to talk to me to humanize me to see if I'm like gonna
Rob the
blow up
place.
the bank or rob the place, or
Get
whatever.
on the
Right.
floor.
And I was like, yeah, and I immediately saw the fear in his eyes, and I knew exactly what it was for. And so, anyways, the ladies that helped me out did not seem to have an issue with it at all. And I apologized. I was like, sorry, I walked in here with the backpack on, but I have my laptop in my backpack with the plugs and everything. Anyways,
Okay.
so I'm never gonna do that. You know, I might do it again. I
Yeah.
might
Yeah,
do it just as I'm
You
gonna walk in when it's busier though. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure the bank's super busy and then walk in with a backpack and then like set the backpack down and run out the door.
And say I'll lock bar and then run out. Yeah.
Take off.
Yeah.
Take off.
Allah Akbar!
Yeah.
Allah, Allah, Allah.
You
Yeah.
pass.
Or serving and shit.
Yeah, and then we'll be talking about you on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll
stupid
be on the
people
news. I'll be on
Oh,
the
yeah.
news. You know, but I thought about joking around and saying there's a bomb in here, but I think you go to jail for that.
You
Oh,
can,
yeah.
I think it's
100%.
almost like a threat.
Can I go to jail for talking about it, even though I'm joking, like on the podcast?
No, we're fine
no,
on
no,
here.
no,
We're not
it's-
in the establishment, so
Okay,
Yeah.
we're not in the establishment. I have no threats to anyone. Anyways,
Yep.
what is threatening is my TikTok account. Those motherfuckers, man. I am now selling women's hair products on TikTok on the
You are?
Loudspot page. Yeah, well,
Yes.
we are because my account got
stole it.
hacked. And so I went there and I want them to email because I think the Loudspot email is attached to that.
Mhm.
But it's this other dude changed the email and the username is different. It still says the Loudspot and all our videos are on there. But
Right.
we are now selling women's hair products. And I'm like, I messaged TikTok. They haven't emailed me back, and I don't know that they will. And I keep on reporting the account. I don't think it's doing anything.
They
Yeah.
probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
not
fucked up, man. I have like 4,000 followers almost. Not a lot,
Yeah.
but still.
It's still something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
better than 2
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I started.
I got
You know,
like
and
2.
then I'm working. They hack my other accounts now. You know what I'm saying? Like, is all the
Probably.
Loudspot shit in jeopardy?
Everything.
No, potentially, yeah.
That's that
I mean-
spyware
But
they're talking about.
But a lot of things are attached to my cell phone number. TikTok was not one of those that was attached to my cell phone number. So I never got, I did get an email on the lot. We did get an email, but we don't check that shit. By the
Nope.
time we checked it, it was too late.
Well, you don't check it. I check it, and I should remind you to say, "Hey, take a look at this." But I stopped doing that. I mean, 4 years of trying to remind you to check check that
Yeah,
message.
you're tired of it.
I've given up.
Now I just want TikTok to get banned so I don't have to worry about it. So
Yeah,
it's like, well, I
yeah.
can't do it anyways.
Oh
It's
no, I
gone,
lost
you know?
it. I lost
Yeah.
it.
Dude, it just sucks to have all those videos on there, you know, and then have it just someone from
That's-
wherever just
So
taking
know,
over, man.
products.
It's frustrating that you can't get a hold of someone. There's no like number to call.
Right.
It's all emails, and the emails you get are like business@tiktok.com or
yeah,
it's like illegal at TikTok. It's not just customer service. There's no my
no more
account got
customers.
hacked. Can you help me out here? Facebook is like that. TikTok, Instagram, all the meta shit's like that.
Yep.
Twitter's or X, whatever it's fucking called, it's probably like that.
It's all
So it's just-
automated shit.
But it's frustrating having all these AI things take over stuff also. But it's like you want real human interaction for shit like this sometimes. Like, here, talk to me. I can prove it's me some way, but there's no hotline number to call. And they make enough money. They should provide that.
Well, the reason why they make so much money is because they don't have to pay anybody, because they have a software company that they paid one time and it automates everything. But I agree with you, Sebastian. It's frustrating. There is no more customer service anymore. I think service industries like restaurants are the last ones, but hell, we seen McDonald's. They got you know. Matter of fact, I was in a McDonald's the other day. I stopped in, and some people walked up and said, "Can I order?" And they said, "No, you have to use the kiosk."
Fuck that, dude. No,
relax. Calm down.
Do your job.
Woosah. And I turned around and I said, "Hey, by the way, your little kiosk is not printing out tickets." There was like 5 of us that didn't have a ticket, so we didn't even know what order number we're at or anything like that. So I think we kind of need to bring that back.
Brother, the company I ordered my scoot from, I sent
what's a scoot?
Ordered it.
Yeah. Hold on.
What's
his little putt? Remember, Raven took. Yeah, Raven took a picture. It says something about some little boys don't never grow up or something like that.
Yeah. I saw something like that.
And so I had this scoot. I got this scoot, and like the company has a phone number. I called that phone number, and they were like, "Email us. We don't accept phone calls."
Oh, that's so fucked up, dude.
I was like,
dude, you know what though, and it's becoming so much of a thing now that companies don't even care anymore.
I felt like such a old man. I was like, oh.
It's such bullshit, man. Look, every company should have a number to call, and also at fast food restaurants, man. If I don't, what if you have like a weird order, like you want an extra patty, like that's not really an option. Like, you get paid to work here, like you're not paying me, so why am I taking my own order down? I'm paying you.
I've seen videos where they've added like 9-10 patties on before, like sat there and just kept adding patties and stuff.
Yeah, you can wait on those kiosks.
On the kiosk thing, they added like 20 patties to one burger.
Right. No, okay. Now the kiosk thing. Now, Jordan, in your restaurant, that's something that you guys have ever considered.
Good God,
is it a wait service, or is it order at the counter restaurant?
It's order at the counter kind of restaurant. We couldn't do wait service. Honestly, I think about it, and like when it comes to like one person that works there, it'd kind of be better with a kiosk probably.
Okay, so you would save money with the kiosk and having maybe like one of the dishwashers or whatever come out sometimes if someone needs like something special. Would you consider? I fucking hate that shit, but would you consider it for your restaurant?
It'd have to be like we keep it there as an option thing. Like if people just wanted to put in their order, like say somebody is at the counter and it's taking too long, and somebody comes in with a call-in order, they could go to the kiosk, hit that up, pay for it, and then somebody could already set their order up for them or something like that. Because we do have two that run in the front.
And it would only be worth it if you were saving money. Because you don't want to spend the money on convenience if you just have a worker there. Because I don't know what you pay your workers, but
it would cut us down to only one worker up front instead of 2. So I think in the long run it'd save us money.
Save you guys money. I don't know what those things cost.
They cost a lot of money. They cost that software. Yeah, but they would go from a class A restaurant or a class A establishment to a class D instantly.
Yeah.
No, they're already a class B.
They're already a class B.
Jordan's pissed off about for some reason.
I'm so tired already, man, because this week
do you have to post that? Do you have to post that you're a class B
dude,
restaurant?
It's dude. Oh my God.
I wouldn't eat there.
It's fine. That's fine. They don't even cover up your A anymore. They take your A off and they put a B where the door handle is.
Yeah. So Jordan, let the listeners know what happened this week.
I'm not hurt by it at all. Like I'm not gonna. We had this thing, and if you want the thing on the post that they put on your thing has a QR code now. All of it is public domain. The pictures they took, everything in your restaurant is open to that, and like comparatively to other restaurants, I'm like, this ain't bad at all.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. I mean, I know you're upset by it, but
I'm not upset about that. Okay, no, they should put it out there like that. They should put it out there. I would love to know what I'm eating at. Dude, there's a place around here that's called Miyabi's. It's like $50 a plate. Dude, they found roaches in their fucking microwaves.
Damn.
Yeah, and,
there's a lot of
and
places.
if I'm paying $50 a plate and you're at one of those cook hibachi in front of you places, what are you microwaving? I guess
Yeah,
some
what
deep
that's
sauce.
what I'm thinking. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so like,
what caused the B
okay,
rating?
dude, they gave us like one of the main that we have 5 things that are like 5 or 6 things that are priority that were marked in red, and you can read all this online. That QR code takes you directly online to all of this.
Right.
And what it is like one of them was our not our dumpster, but beside our dumpster is where we dump our oil out.
Yeah.
And that thing had
Grease trap.
oil all over it. That grease trap. There you go. I don't know people, but anyway, it came to us already having this stuff pretty much all over it. Because when I dump the oil, I'm not splashing it everywhere. It goes in the hole. I don't
Yeah.
miss. And but so there was already but this company already sent us an oily one and whatever. We think somebody came through and might have stole our oil in there
Oil?
because it
Yeah.
splashed all around and outside of it somewhere. And
But that's outside the restaurant, isn't it?
that's outside, dude. It's 50 feet away from the back door. It's our dumpster corral.
Why would that affect inside the restaurant?
Sanitary.
Because okay, check this out. DHEC doesn't run it anymore. I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's DHEC is not here. It's Department of Agriculture now.
Mhm.
Somehow it's the Department of Agriculture, and they do care about runoff from. That's what I understand is the rain will carry that to the sewage systems. You know, the grease that's out there. I get that. So we're cleaning that up. We didn't realize that was a problem. 100%, we didn't realize that. Another thing that we did not realize is that our cooler was not temping correctly. So like instead of our shit being 40 degrees, it was 49. Which is all online. You can see it all. Yeah, that's
Okay,
dude. I know you make the face, but it doesn't matter to these motherfuckers, dude. They're by the books.
Okay, but 40 degrees compared to 49 degrees. How much fast? I mean, I would assume you're not keeping the food in the fridge for too long because you're selling it, right?
This isn't in the fridge.
It's not a freezer.
Yeah, this is a cold table where we're getting ready for the day. It's like ham, turkey, and bologna in separate pans and all this blah blah. We set those up for sandwiches, so we make them. So it's been open, like it's sitting open in the cold table, but there's cold coming from the bottom, you know.
But that's food that's getting ready to go out soon.
It's about to get
through the
served. So
day.
it's been sitting there for 30 minutes, probably.
Okay, so you could leave like cold cut meats and stuff like that. Like if you ever go to a house party, they got little trays, food trays, things like that. That meat will sit there for hours. And people will continue to eat it throughout the Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl party going on at your house. You got food. It's maybe not as cold as it should be or as hot as it should be by the time it's after halftime. But you're still gonna eat it. You're talking 30 minutes tops. They dink. Okay, see that's the thing. So now you're making me question. I mean, a B rating's not. You always want the A rating, right? So.
Dude,
I think fix it. Do they fix that? Do they fix?
They're coming back Thursday and Friday. They're coming back Thursday and Friday to make sure we've done this.
Do you fix your cooler?
Yeah. Our coolers got fixed, but I don't think it's tempered correct. So we're gonna look at that Monday. That's another headache. They saw grease that had like I guess splashed off onto like a pipe of plumbing on a hand sink beside it. And they were like, that plumbing is dirty. And like that was another thing. So I got on my hands and knees and cleaned that off. It was just on one pipe. And so I cleaned that off.
So you're saying, so what you're telling me is, and listeners should know this too. If you get a B rating at a restaurant, that's still safe to eat. There's just small little things going on. Probably like if you get like a C or D rating, maybe it's a whole lot worse, right?
You should 100%. If you don't ever scan any QR codes in your life, scan those and see what it's doing because it might not be that bad. Because like I had just made gravy, and okay, you're supposed to check this out. You're supposed to leave it on the back table or somewhere, opened up, and let it cool for 2 hours. If it doesn't get down to room temperature in 2 hours, it's in too big of a pot. So I took it out, dumped it in the container, put the lid on like I do all the time, put the gravy in the fridge. It'll cool down. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Cool gravy.
I thought this was America.
Dude.
America. Okay, 100%. We are a communistic country now.
My last words on it. What they did is it's Department of Agriculture. They only had a portion of last year they took care of because we saw this one girl come in. So now that this is their full year, right? Okay, this girl came back, but she brought this fucking bulldog pit bull girl with her, and they just went through and nitpicked every little thing they could, every little thing. And so they're gonna come back. They're just what it is. Department of Agriculture is like, we're here. We can shut you down, motherfucker. Fix this. So as soon as we fix it, they're gonna come back and give us our A. I'm hoping.
You know what you say? I'm on a podcast called The Loud Spot, and we're gonna shut you down. Then I'm writing a song about it that's gonna go viral for Redefined.
Hey,
I'm
Hey,
really gonna shut
if
you
anybody
down.
from the Department of Agriculture ever sees this, fuck them, man. That bitch,
Fuck
at least
them.
that woman that came there, man, fuck her, dude. She
Fuck that
was
bulldog.
like the shit that my father's restaurant's never had a bee in 44 years of being there. I don't think. At least the 15 years I've been there. So like I felt like I let my dad down with this shit, dude. It fucking
Well,
Oh,
you know what,
it pissed
Jordan?
me off,
I
dude.
got you.
All right, Jordan. This is how,
Hugs,
there's
hugs,
always two
hugs.
there's always two ways to look at it. You
Yeah.
found out that your cooler's not cooling correctly. You
We got
found
it.
out there's some oil spills in the back on the grease trap. So you actually learned some things that didn't know even existed and
To be
brought
fair,
to the
they could have
attention.
burnt us. They could have burnt me on potato salad and chicken salad because okay, I make that every Monday. It's got a shelf life of 7. I know it's funny. Because I'm just like this is my
No,
life.
people make potato salad and macaroni salad like on normally one day a week, and they sell it throughout the week. That's common, I think, in restaurants.
But it's got a shelf life of 7 days. So Monday to Monday. So I don't mark
eat
it.
that shit on Sunday. Do not eat that shit on Sunday.
No.
Do not eat that shit on
I don't
Sunday.
I don't mark it, you know, like I don't put a little tag on it that says when I make it. And like they could have burnt us on that. And they were like, how long has this been here? And I was like, I made it yesterday. And they were like, how we know? You know, they didn't
Yeah,
say that.
exactly.
They
Well,
could have.
they're not wrong.
Well, how do they
They're-
know you're not lying?
yeah,
How do
they're
they know
not.
you're not lying with the
That's
fucking fake sticker on it too?
And see, that's another thing, man. They don't know how we work. There are 6 people that work in that building, bro. 6 people. Like we know what we're doing. We know when we put stuff there. We know. I tell them, I'm like, hey man, don't use the chicken salad today. I'm throwing it out. And he's like, okay. You know, like they don't know that. These people have never worked in a restaurant a day in their life. And they know by the book what they're gonna do. They come in there and they're like, by the book, you know, they don't know what we're doing in there. You know, I can understand if we were some other place, but like 6 people work that place, run it.
Did you know they were coming, or did they just fucking come in?
Oh man, dude, they popped up. It popped up. I had like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I had a drink sitting up on like the top shelf, and I was just going
with
to
no
wash
lid
my
on top,
hands.
no lid on top of it.
I don't use gloves a lot of the time. I went to go wash my hands right as they came in, and I was like, oh, thank God, perfect time. And I was like, hey, pass me them gloves. You know, dried my hands off. And I'm sitting there, and she was like, Department of Agriculture. They walked to the back. My fry dude was like, grabbed my drink and threw it away and all this. And we
do they
just
have an ID? Do they have like a badge?
they wear
they
something
have-
around their neck.
Yeah, they wear something around.
Could
their
you,
neck.
could
Like,
you be like,
dude,
give me more
there's
proof,
no-
please?
Dude, they don't give you a chance. They like what they're in the doors and they're like to the back. They don't like they want to catch you. And like if they see you doing something, it's like red light, green. They're like, stop. I got a picture of that. Because there was a dude, that place I was talking about, $50 a plate. There was like a cup opened with no lid on the cutting table next to like.
Did you try talking to them? Like, hey, what's up? You know, like
Nope.
try to be friends with them. Try to be friends with them.
I'm
That's what I would do.
extremely-
I talk myself out of speeding tickets by being friends with the cop.
I'm
know,
so
so I would
I'm so
assume-
opposite with these people, man. I'm like that with cops, but with these people, I'm so rude.
All right.
Damn.
Well, let's take a look at our first break right here. New music from Etched Embers. The song's called Lost right here on the last one.
Giddy. Nope.
All right. Okay. There we go. Good job. I know they changed the settings on here a little bit. Okay.
I know.
So for those listening on audio, we didn't let you know what was going on after that song. Probably could have warned some people, but that's okay. So
Nah, fuck you.
yeah, fuck them. So the video is look. There's alligators. This is probably in Florida, I would assume.
It is in Florida. It's in Melbourne, Florida.
Oh,
So-
that goes along with something else we're talking about later on. That also happens in
Exactly.
Melbourne, Florida.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, that's funny.
I will tell you, Jehovah's Witnesses are looking pretty weird down in Florida. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here to tell you about your car insurance. So yes, Sebastian's right. We some 2 alligators decided to set off the ring doorbell, and they're at the front door of someone's house in Florida. And I will tell you, if I walked out to that, I would not be happy camper. I'll be like, oh shit, yeah. Well,
No
I
way.
would probably make some shoes in a purse out of them.
I'd be terrified.
Dude, I mean, those
call
ring
the police.
cameras are awesome for catching stuff like that. I just imagine like your kid calls and they're like in some dire situation, like I need you to come get me right now, mom or dad. You're like, I'm on my way. You open the door. There's fucking 2 alligators out there. Like, what do you do? And how
Yeah.
fast are they
Go out a
pretty fast,
window.
right?
Another
Yeah,
door.
Jordan's like,
I
just
don't
go out
know,
a
man.
window.
Dude, I'd be scared if it went out the back door. There's other alligators in the backyard. Like, what if they're surrounding your fucking house?
So I have friends who live down in Florida, and they will
FBI,
tell
open
you
up.
if you don't bury your fence like 2 feet underground and have it up, alligators will climb your fence. They will climb you, as you saw. They climbed kind of up on the
Yeah, yeah.
side of the house. They're trying to find a way. Again, we don't know what they were doing there, how close to the water they are, so on and so forth. But you got alligators at your front door, my friend.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Them
moving.
alligators don't like to play. Yeah,
I'm moving.
I don't know why I just channeled
That's a
Bobby
weird accent.
Boucher. I have
That's a
no
weird
idea.
accent.
Yeah, I like them alligators.
Alligator
Yeah.
guy. No, all them
Yeah.
teeth and no toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm. Yeah, so
I don't
talk
know,
about
man.
that. So what else happened in Melbourne?
Okay, well, also, dude, Florida is so fucked up, man. There's always fucked up stories.
It's GTA. It's GTA.
In Florida.
It is.
Okay, there is a. I wrote it down here. Caitlin Dye, who is a postal worker
Mhm.
in Melbourne, Florida, which I didn't know there was a Melbourne, Florida. Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going on in Melbourne, Florida. On
Oh, yeah.
April 12th, so just currently, she got a fucking DUI driving the mail car.
Mail truck.
Let's go.
So she was en route. She was en route delivering mail,
Living the life.
and someone's throwing a house party. Okay,
Yeah.
someone's throwing a house party and invites her to have some drinks, which she decides to do. Now,
Yeah.
And
She
so
says
hands down, if Sebastian was a mail carrier, this sounds like him. By the way,
in my 20s, yes.
yes, in your
Not
20s.
so much. Not so much. I need my job. I got kids I got to take care of.
Me right
Shit
now.
like that, you know what
I'm
I'm
doing
saying?
it.
Okay. But yeah, in my 20s, I probably would have. She says she only had 2 shots, but she was driving in the opposite direction on the road, throwing out a plastic. It says plastic cups. According to her,
Right.
it was only 1 plastic cup. She was rinsing her mouth off with
Yeah.
water so she didn't smell like vodka, I
Mhm.
guess. But yeah, she was invited. And dude, if you're a postal worker,
That doesn't work.
You got to deliver mail. Don't
Yeah.
go drinking and driving. Like, don't. Like, maybe have like a shot, maybe 2 shots, but don't. Okay. But if you're swerving and going the opposite direction, you obviously fucking partied hard. And
You got to know your route better. You know,
Right, and then
I would say, hey, I'll come back. You know, and I
Yeah.
don't know if it was like random people. I'm assuming it's like she might be like, maybe she's like kind of a cute male chick lady. I don't know. And there's a bunch of dudes there like, come hang out with us and drink with us. She's like, okay, you know, some stupid
frat house. Frat dude. Come on,
It's probably a frat house, dude. They have frat houses in Melbourne.
you know what? She might have been at two turn Tony. Is that his name? Two turn Tony. He's
I don't know that.
yeah, something
I don't
like
know
that.
who that
He's the guy that's always shirtless, has the duck. He likes to drink and
Who? There's a
yeah,
shirtless
he's
guy
living-
Tony that has a
he's
duck.
living. Yeah, he has a duck. He's always drinking now. He always has a girlfriend in a ski mask. Well, she was before. Now he's has other models that are girlfriends. But it sounds like a two-turny house.
Who is this guy? Who
Two
is
turn
this?
Tony.
He is a TikToker.
You say David Tony?
Yeah,
No.
David Tony. It's David Tony. Yeah. No, he's physically in shape, but he does like weird shit. He has his dad do weird shit.
Well, that's a
his
weird.
dad-
That's a weird thing to mention. Sammy's physically in shape. Isn't that kind of weird? It's like a weird
I'm
thing.
trying to describe him. I'm trying to
He's
describe. He's not
ripped
So,
fat.
he has
ugly.
a pet duck, model girlfriends, and he's physically fit.
Yes. And he
Yes.
likes to drink and smoke weed. Yes.
Two turn Tony.
Two turn Tony.
I'm looking
Yep,
him up.
that's his name.
You know, in life,
You've
in
seen his
life,
stuff. You've seen his stuff, guys. So what's funny is Jordan, when you find it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I've seen his stuff."
Okay.
Listen, you know, in life, guys, you have 2 things to worry about. Okay, you have 2 things to worry about: whether you're
Death in
sick
Texas.
or whether you're healthy. If you're healthy,
Okay.
Or
you
getting
ain't got
turned.
you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're sick,
Okay.
you got 2 things to worry about:
Oh no.
whether you're gonna get better or you're gonna get worse.
Yep.
Now, if you're gonna
Okay.
get better, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're gonna get worse, you got 2 things to worry about:
Is it a never-ending cycle of?
whether you're gonna get better, whether you're gonna live, or whether you're gonna die. Now, if you're gonna live, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're gonna die, you got two things to worry about. Whether you're gonna go to heaven or whether you're gonna go to hell. Now, if you're gonna go to heaven, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're gonna go to hell, you got two things to worry about. Original or extra crispy. All right, that's a joke. I heard it from a comedian named I think it's Michael Goodwin was there. I have the piece of paper around here somewhere. I'm surprised I remembered that. But anyways, that's
I'm surprised that you did too.
today. Yeah.
Yeah,
You committed all the way through.
yeah, and all I was in my brain is this is the song that never ends. The
And it
goes
goes
on
on
and
on, my friend.
I was like,
What do we have
this
next?
is-
I think
Yeah.
we have a
we
song.
got a new band potentially for a lot of you guys.
Oh,
the
okay. I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Sleep Token.
yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
check this out. Check this out. Let me tell you something about Sleep Token. I heard this song. I
There's
heard
two things to worry about Sleep
two
Token.
things about Sleep Token. Okay. Like Sleep Token, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you don't like them, you got two things to worry about. Okay.
Mhm.
Here's the thing about Sleep Token. Okay.
They're both my fist. Okay, sorry.
I did not. I heard this song about a week ago for the first time, and I changed the station. I did not like it.
Which one is this?
This
I
one is
forgot-
Carmel.
it's,
Carmel.
I love this.
Yeah, Caramel. Okay, so
That's my
then
shit.
now, I heard the song again, and I liked it. And
Right.
the reason why I liked it is because Sleep Token is different.
Yep.
I never listened to Sleep Token before, and now I'm following their shit because it's almost like they go like pop, but then they like go fucking metal. There's like they have a very weird different sound. Let me tell you something. Like let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Something, brother. Okay, here's two things. I know. The one, listen, I always talk about on this podcast, bands don't sound different. They all fucking sound the same. A lot of these bands don't sound. Now, Redefine does sound different, but a lot of bands that we play on the show, they do sound like Sleep Theory, sounds fucking like Transient, sounds like they have a very similar sound. Sleep Token, I'm gonna give them credit because they're doing something that nobody else is doing, and I wish more bands did this. And because of that, I'm starting to listen to Sleep Token more. And I appreciate their music, and I fucking love it. So
I love them. They dropped a new song today.
You did?
They did.
Oh,
no, they did. Yeah, but it wasn't ready yet. So, anyways, here's Sleep Token with Carmel.
I'm just gonna say right there, man, that is so. Not only is it cool, I don't know why I didn't like it the first time I heard it. I didn't, but I do now. It is extremely original. Like no one's doing this shit right here, and that's what makes it better.
So I fell in love with them actually a couple songs back, Emergency. And I heard that song and I really liked it. Now, granted, everyone's been talking about them for what, 2 years now or so.
Yeah,
and I just yeah. You're right. Yeah, that's Emergency. So but yeah, I got into them and I was like, it's gent, it's hip hop, it's like that Caramel, that's very Latin influence there.
The new one's
like,
very
that's either a xylophone or like a Jamaican steel drum.
Right.
Which is it reminds of that song,
little nursery rhyme
Rain Down in Africa. That song, the Rain Down in Africa song.
Yeah, it's not called Rain Down in Africa.
But what's that song?
It's called Africa.
How's that song go?
Yeah,
I fucking love this song. The music. More than that, do whatever do. How's the music go? How's the music go?
It follows the
same. No, it doesn't. No, it's like do.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's like some beeping, it's like some beeping noises in there.
It's right on point. It's right on point.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
That's all it is.
I'm a scat man now.
Yeah, it's scat man.
All I can think of is do.
What is
Under
that
the
from?
sea.
Oh, Little Mermaid. Oh, fuck you
Under
guys,
the
man.
sea.
Fuck you
Under
guys.
the sea. Well, everything's really come on.
Because my name, you know what? They just call me Sebastian the Crowd. I see it so
Oh man, I didn't even think of that when I did that.
let me tell you. Listen. So
listen
to me, motherfucker. All right. So back in high school, 9th grade, this guy I knew named Josh. He was a good friend of mine. He used to call me Crab Boy. right? That was just like his nickname for. He was a bass player, and
Oh.
then
Because you had crabs, though.
that went to
Yeah,
CB.
crabs.
So my
Right.
nickname for some of my freshman and sophomore year of high school was CB. My name
Cheeseburger.
is nothing like CB. Sebastian
Yeah.
Cosby. There's no, I mean, there's a C, I guess, for my last name. So people
CB.
call me CB. And one time someone said, "What does CB stand for?" They thought it stood for sea bass.
Hmm.
Oh,
I wasn't
no.
gonna tell them crab boy. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Cheeseburger.
It's not my
Um,
name. I
Yeah.
don't know why they call me CB. But yeah,
Oh,
people
CB.
call me
Crab boy.
crab boy. Cause
You
fucking
know
Little
what?
Mermaid. Dude, people ask me, man, my own age, were you named after the Little Mermaid?
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
listen, motherfucker, you saw the movie in the theaters just like I did.
I'll
So
fight you right now.
I was born after the movie. I mean, I was born before the movie came out.
The
So I could-
seaweed is always greener.
You know,
Somebody
so
else's
I used to
lake.
not like the Little Mermaid because of that.
Sleep Token
And,
should cover that.
Oh, then my sister's name is Jasmine, and then there's Aladdin. Some people are
Right.
like, "Oh, did your parents name you after all Disney characters?"
I just realized that too.
They did.
But then your brother is named Miguel.
Manny.
So
There ain't no fucking Manny. You know,
Yeah.
you know there is DreamWorks,
Oh yeah, the elephant, bro.
the mammoth, the woolly mammoth.
Yeah,
But that's
right,
not
that's
Disney
right.
though. That's not Disney.
that's
Yeah,
Disney
so,
based.
That's
Manny,
DreamWorks.
you're not named after your dad. You're named after a big fat elephant. How do you like
Yeah,
that?
that's right. Tell him that.
Exactly. All right, let's talk about Kanye West. Here we go.
Hanging with my cousin, reading 30 magazines. We sing to just like we ain't know what that mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we are saying.
Making sure that you all are entertained.
Kanye West making some wild allegations in his newest song.
That's when I gave my cousin, gave my cousin, gave my cousin, I gave my cousin.
The rapper claiming to have had an incestual relationship with his cousin until the rapper was 14.
I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. If I don't skate.
This is just the beginning right here.
The lyrics tell part of the story, but Ye goes into more detail on X, claiming this cousin he references in the song is now locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady, and has been since he was 17. Kanye says the murder happened a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore.
My cousin is locked up for murder, and I love him. I saw he did a bad thing, but I still love him.
Ye goes on, perhaps in my self-centered
What are you doing? I want to hear the whole thing. Why'd you stop it?
It's 2
muted.
minutes, but now, am I muted?
No,
Am
no,
I?
no, you weren't. No, you're not. Now,
No,
we got to fast
no.
forward it. Now we got to
No. But Sebastian, you said don't play the whole thing.
I never. No, I didn't. I
Yes,
said it's
yes,
2
sir, you
minutes. No,
did.
I never said not to play it. I said it's 2 minutes long. Play it.
Off air, everybody. He just said. Anyways, we'll
No, I
sum
did
it up
not
for
say
him.
that. I never said
We'll
that.
sum it
Anyway,
up for him. Sebastian, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So yeah. So Kanye West gave his 14-year-old cousin head basically. And
Well,
had
but
sex
he
with
was also a kid, though.
Yeah, he was also a kid. So
He
they were
wasn't
looking
like
at
he wasn't like adult famous guy. He wasn't like adult famous guy.
yeah. So
Like he
we
did
don't know
last
where
week.
Kanye is going with this. It's absolutely hilarious because why would you admit to something like that now in this? But I think that's what it is. He wants to.
How old is that song? I mean, he literally says in the song,
He
"I
just
gave my
made it. He
cousin
just made it,
head."
dude. He's
He
going
just made
crazy.
it.
Dude.
Head.
He's going crazy. I
He's
watched
going-
an hour and 22 minutes of him in a Ku Klux Klan outfit.
Yep, a
Talking
black
to DJ
cool.
academics.
What you
Yeah,
think? You think Kanye's? You think he's doing it just for attention, or you think he's literally clinically fucking mentally fucked up?
Also, yes.
So I yes,
On both,
yes on
There were
both
two
of them.
things
Exactly.
about Kanye West.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
two things to know about Kanye West.
And that's both of them right there. He does it.
then
He
on-
does it for clout, and he does it because he's insane.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's funny because I saw something and I just learned about the Ku Klux Klan outfit. It was all black, you know,
Dude,
and then he made swastikas, bling blings,
iced out,
like
Johnny Dang.
ice-
Johnny Dang
yeah.
made that thing, bro.
and Johnny Dang. So that's funny because I was like, I'm wondering if it was some Jewish dude that made this.
Oh,
and
you,
like,
you,
I'm gonna
you
have
just,
to-
you just
I'm gonna
sounded
have
like
to-
His
a
voice
weird.
went crazy. It
You
went
sound like the, you
Okay.
sound like the duck guy, probably.
yeah, that was crazy.
well,
Like
on your end, we had it earlier too, Sebastian. On your end, it did the kind of the same thing. It cut out or something. But anyways, but I was wondering. I was like, who made this?
Sam got defensive.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You got super
I was
depressed.
just letting you know that you had some microphone problems too. I don't know if it's coming across, but if it's coming across on both of you guys, then something's wrong. You
No,
had me
Jordan
turn down my mic.
George doesn't have any issues. No, it sounds like
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, more like
anyways,
that. Jordan did a better impersonation than
Yeah.
I did.
okay,
It was more like
congratulations.
than
Look, ADHD boys, both of you two, knock it off for a second. Let me spit this out. So,
Okay, go
anyways,
ahead.
I was wondering who iced that out, and I was like, I hope to God it wasn't some Jewish dude, because mostly Jewish people own jewelers shops. And when
it
I
had to be
saw,
Johnny Dang.
but I still haven't found out who iced it out. So
Dude, it
I'm
had to
wondering
be.
who-
Had to be Johnny Dang.
Dude, I just learned about the whole fucking the Gaza Strip, like the Hamas, like the Palestine protests. I just learned what that was all about. I never really understood what it was about.
All right, to our
I guarantee you
listeners,
Jordan doesn't know what it's about. Jordan,
Nope.
you know what it's about?
I-
See, I
no.
can't. I just learned it because I tried to research it and I couldn't figure it out.
Jor-
And now it's
Jordan-
like they're both fucked up.
all right.
I
so
care about this world that I live in right here. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. I was hoping Jordan had a little bit more insight on it, but shame on
Nah.
both
it's
you
over
guys.
land, isn't it?
It's over land. It's over.
Yeah, because
it's
there's these Jews and these Muslims that pretty much share this land, and there's Palestine, and then there's like the Gaza Strip. And
Go ahead, keep fucking it up.
So the fucking Muslim part took some Jewish people hostage, and so Palestine came back and was like, "Fuck you," and started bombing the fuck out of them.
All right, guys,
And
but
the United States is supplying weapons to Palestine.
Israel.
So people are like, "Dude, stop that," because they're bombing the fuck out
not
of them.
not Palestine, Israel.
Oh, Israel. Yeah, there. Thank you. See, I don't listen to me. So,
All right,
so
first of all,
so the
again,
Israel people
hold
are
on. Let
bombing
me
the
let
fuck out of the Gaza Strip
all right,
because
disclaimer.
they took hostages first.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up for 1 second. Let
The
me
whole thing's fucked up.
disclaimer. Yeah, let me disclaimer to everyone. Again, if you're getting your news source from us, that's a bad idea. And if you're listening to Sebastian over here, that's a really bad idea. So I'm pretty sure all our listeners know what's happening, but this happened in 1940, back in the day when an occupation that Palestinians is calling the Jewish people decided to come into their land and take over their land. So that's kind of where it originated.
I don't think it came into the land. I think they were already all living together in the first place.
No.
World War II or some shit like that.
They came, the Israel people came in and said, "This is our land," and the Palestinians were already living.
Dude, if you look up the Gaza Strip on Google Earth, it's a bunch of fucking destroyed buildings, dude. Like 70% to 75% of the whole entire Gaza Strip is bombed and fucked.
Yep.
And I feel bad for those people. I know I laugh. This isn't funny, but I'm an idiot, so that's funny that I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But
100%.
it's one of those things where we shouldn't even talk about this, honestly, but it's the whole situation's fucked up. It's like hostages got taken, so then Israel came back and retaliated by bombing the fuck out of them. But I think more than half of the people that are dying or getting killed by these bombs are 18 and under.
Yes.
So it's a lot of kids that are bombing hospitals and shit like that. And yeah, I get it. Sure, you got hostages, you're going to retaliate, but when's enough? And people just keep on fucking dying over there, man.
Yeah.
So it's a wrong and a wrong. And it's like people want to say free Palestine and shit like that, but it's like, dude, the whole thing's just a fucked up situation.
So I had the luxury of going over there, and I will tell you that there's racism, there's hatred against Jewish/Muslim, and it needs to stop. And granted, who are we to tell them what to do? They've been fighting for almost 100 years.
All about religion, which is bullshit.
It is.
It is fucking dumb.
So I was, and there are good people over there that are trying. Do what,
Sam?
What'd you say?
Your microphone did that whole weird thing again. You sound like Chewbacca.
All right, well, let's get to our last song from the night. This is a band we haven't played on. They've been around for a while. The band is called Savage Hands, right here on the Love Spot.
Okay, that,
Yeah.
that was Sam. After the song played, that was Sam at the Fozzy concert. What's his
Chris
name?
Jericho.
Yeah,
Just-
Chris Jericho. There you go.
Yep.
And
So
well, how was that?
yeah, well, how about you let me tell the story?
Okay,
I'm just
yeah,
saying that I was there.
I like getting interview mode. So tell us about how that was, Sam. How was it?
So
Was a good time.
yeah, so about Monday, I decided to reach out about Fozzy was coming to town. We just already had WrestleMania here in Las Vegas, so it was going to be a good time. I've never seen Fozzy live ever, and it's their 25th anniversary tour. They're out on the road right now. They're making their way East Coast. So if you guys have a chance to go check them out, go check them out.
All right. You know, we didn't get to talk about Alex Terrible.
Alex Terrible. That's
Which
right.
let's say
We
that
can
for
talk
next
about
week.
it.
Well, we'll
Okay.
say for next week. Say for next week's podcast.
Yeah, but
And-
this week he might have like full-size bears or some shit like that. You know, or fucking
yeah,
alligators.
but dude, I don't know why you'd buy 2 bears for it. Jordan. Did you see that?
Nope.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Alex from Slaughter To Prevail, he's been
Yeah.
fucking with bears for a while, but he's decided to adopt 2 cubs and I think he's starting a sanctuary of some kind
He's
or
gonna die
something.
by the bear.
He is. I think he's gonna be fucking reverent.
Dude, here's the thing, and we're gonna talk about this next week also. But they got these bears like nibbling on him. I got a video of it. They're nibbling on his arm and nose. I'm like, dude, these bears are gonna fucking eat you.
Yeah, I agree.
Cuddly little tiny dogs.
When they get older, no.
No, fuck that, dude. But he's Russian, and he also wrestles bears.
Yeah, he don't care,
So-
bro.
But they're trained bears. But
Yeah.
still,
He's gonna
But
train.
I think eventually he will. He's already put a signature on them. As far as, and what I mean by signature, he's already impressed on them. I'm a human. I will take care of you. I will feed you.
Yeah,
So
but
they're going.
still.
They're gonna. Yeah, but I mean,
Look,
his girlfriend.
Look at the guy that died in the cage. The circus dude with the tigers.
Yeah, but he was like slapping him and shit. He was like, you know,
What he is.
I don't care. Yeah, exactly. The bear's like, fuck you, motherfucker. We'll take you down. I mean, Siegfried and Roy said, you know, towards the end, I don't know which one it was. One of the gay dudes decided he got ripped, he got mauled. Yeah, they were gay lovers. You didn't know about that? God, Jesus Christ.
How would I know? Don't bring religion into this. We just talked about it.
Getting in all of it.
I'm gonna edit that into the actual podcast, I think.
No, do not
There you
edit
go.
it.
Put it
First
in
of all, that would require you to actually go back and do that, and you won't
You
do
know
that.
what? I had no idea about the whole Gaza fucking thing. I don't know if we should talk about it on the podcast or not, but I mean, it's a big topic right now.
Everybody else gonna talk about it, so I mean,
I just kind of
yeah.
laughed because I was laughing that people are dying and shit, but I can't help it. Like I laugh at shit like that.
Well, you laugh at anything nervous or like
Yeah, I
borderline.
know.
Like, yeah,
I mean, when
it's
you
just
said
so-
that, when we were talking about it until you started talking about the young kids part, I was gonna hit the old. But then you ended it with kids dying, and I was like, "There's no way I'm hitting that button." I had it lined up,
That would have been a perfect time to hit it, though.
dude. I had it lined up, and I was like, "I can't do it now." You hit that last line. I was like, "I can't do it now."
Yeah,
Jordan,
exactly.
You seem like you're a little bit perturbed.
He's high. He's high.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
it's been a week, bro. Like we're going to the Savannah Bananas tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I get off of here, we're setting up a cargo thing on the back of my wife's SUV and filling it up with stuff, and like it's a whole day event, dude. We're getting there like 10 in the morning. We're not leaving until probably 10 or 11 at night.
All right, I need you to take videos and stuff like that and tell people how great these.
Dude, this is 80,000 people. They sold it out.
Hey,
oh wow,
this is the biggest Savannah banana ever.
If you video sideways.
Yeah, I always do. I don't do.
Video. Ask anyone any questions? If you send me like some footage, I'll make like a little tiny clip for you.
If I can get it, I'll
just
send
put
y'all
it in the podcast. Yeah. Just put it in the podcast. That's okay. So I wanted to start including because we all do stuff like what was that last concert you guys went to? You and Raven went to.
We're going. Oh, dude, May 10th. We're going to see A Perfect Circle and all that.
There we go.
So good,
guys. Let's do a little bit of review so we can have a good time. Those kind of things like that.
I also want to incorporate. I thought about this earlier. Where everyone pick. We play 3 songs on an episode, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Each pick 1 song every week that we like.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Sam just picking them. So that Jordan can pick some of his songs. there are bands that he likes. I got songs I want to play like Rosie or fucking some other bands. What's wrong with that?
I can't.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm talking to the two laziest people that I know.
I'll pick a song.
Only problem with my songs is there's nothing really new I listen to. I knew the new Sleep Token.
That's okay though. That's okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
It might be old stuff.
The thing is, I would like
it could be a redefined song. It could be a song.
I wouldn't do that. That's just I'm already wearing a hat and the thing. I'm already thinking about changing my background.
Every now and then, no. Keep on repping redefined. That's fine with me.
Well, let him do whatever he wants to.
But I'm gonna change the background to something cooler. I'm gonna try to put like the loud spot and then like our three faces animated up there or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I gotta come up with something. I'll get it. It'll take a year or so, but I'll get
it. Okay, but we've been asking Jordan to come up with this. What have you were gonna come up with some kind of song, and you were gonna.
Here's the deal. If Jordan doesn't have a song by Thursday, Sam, you pick the song for Jordan.
No. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. It's if you don't have, then
we're going live on Twitch.
Sam, you make sure you have this because by Wednesday
I'll pick a song. If Jordan doesn't have a song by Thursday, I'll pick the song.
I don't know why. Okay, that song. Okay, that's
Jordan, send me the link to the YouTube video. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta send the link to the YouTube.
Send it.
No, send it to me. Send it or just put it in the thing, and then here's my video pick or my song pick for the week, and then we'll incorporate it since I'm the one doing the itinerary. But all I'm saying is, don't fuck this up, guys. Don't fucking be lazy at the last minute.
I'll do it. No, I got it. I will.
Well, all right, but I know, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Why do I have film? We're gonna have a lot of Oscar and Birdman songs.
No. I'm gonna pick actually real songs.
I can't wait for that.
I'll pick good songs.
That's what I want.
I'll pick Oscar the Birdman song. Not that Oscar the Birdman's bad. It's the best band ever.
It
but
is.
I will pick other songs that with my radio DJ on Spotify. I mean, all kinds of cool music that I'm listening to now. Sleep Tokens was one of them. And so there's a band called Nerve, N-E-R-V.
Yeah, Nerve's good band.
I fucking love them.
I
said we should do a Dead Boy for the first one from Jordan.
That's a great one.
What? Which one?
The song Dead Boy. You Sam doesn't even know. See, I know the songs.
Yeah, well, that's because you suck.
Sam will finally get to hear how good we are.
I will say at least they come original, which I do like.
Every
all right, guys.
week is a different song.
We're leaving the show. Peace out, rock on, much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.